The financial burden at the University of Zambia UNZA continues to mount as the institution struggles to meet operational costs due to delayed payments from the Higher Education Loans and Scholarships Board. Addressing journalists in Lusaka, UNZALARU President Professor Andrew Phiri disclosed that the board owes the university close to 100 million kwacha in unpaid tuition fees for government-sponsored students.
The union finds it absurd that an institution that is heavily indebted and struggling financially would increase its expenditure line by inflating management positions without proper justification. This is unacceptable, and thus the implementation of the said structure must be stopped forthwith until UNZA is able to demonstrate that such an inflated organizational structure can be funded without worsening the current situation. The approval of such a structure signifies the failure of the university management on one hand and the university council on the other. Without arresting the recruitment of management level employees in these proposed positions, the institution risks falling deep into the abyss of indebtedness.
Professor Phiri has called on government to urgently address the delayed remittance of student fees and ensure that students who fail to pay are not allowed to access institutional services.
As academic staff, we have successfully taught and assessed these students, and the academic year is coming to an end, yet their fees remain unpaid. This is also unacceptable. We urge the government to look into this situation with the urgency it deserves. This issue is further exacerbated by the government's continued practice of allowing self-sponsored students to sit for examinations when they have not paid even 50% of their fees. As a result, many students delay these fee payments while still expecting full access to institutional services.
UNZALARU has further demanded the full payment of terminal benefits for serving and retired staff, timely payment of salaries and allowances, and a substantial increase in the university's government grant.
The key takeaway is that currently, UNZA salaries are funded mostly by internally generated resources, to the tune of 71%, contrary to the public perception that government is contributing far much a larger proportion, with only 29% coming from the government grant. But these efforts are frustrated by poor funding alluded to earlier. So you find that the university lives on a hand-to-mouth every month. Try and look at this 71%, leaving critical investments and programs to being unfunded.
The union has given government until 31st December 2025 to meet these demands ahead of the next academic year, warning that members may resort to unconventional action if the situation remains. As the deadline approaches, uncertainty looms over the future of Zambia's highest learning institution, with staff, morale, and service delivery now at stake. Malangi, Nzombola, Revelation News, Lusaka.